Good Thursday afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to our market SITREP here, Top Gun Options. My name is Matthew Buckley. My call sign is Wiz. And interesting day today. The Dow's up, I don't know, about 270 points right now, but looks like a little bit of a rotation out of tech, right? The big news of the week clearly was Amazon earnings. And let's take a look at Amazon real quick. Definitely a buy the rumor, sell the news. Remember, this was the whole GameStop insanity from last week through the beginning of this week, the rebellion that was squashed. Otherwise, I think Amazon would have had a nice little run into earnings, just like Apple did, Microsoft did, JP Morgan, the financials. Buy the rumor, sell the news. So a little bit of a sell the news, but at the end of the day, what's going to happen? Do you not want to be in companies that are printing money right now? We came up with a new acronym yesterday. When in doubt, run to MAT. That's not me, but you can. But MAT, Microsoft, Apple, Amazon, and you ready for this? Tesla. I must have fallen and hit my head. I had a great meditation retreat. I've been at the beach for a week, getting my mind right, or at least trying. It's a battle, but Tesla. So, and speaking of that, tomorrow, Friday, usually don't have any live trade briefs on a Friday. We're going to do one tomorrow, and it's free. This one's on me. Head to go.topgunoptions.com/solo-brief. The name of the service I'm going to brief you on is called Solo Amazon. I call Amazon the Death Star. It's the only stock you must own. Now, obviously, I said run to Matt. Those are some good names to own as well if you just must be diversified. But we're going to talk tomorrow about how Amazon in and of itself is diversified. Okay, so a free brief tomorrow at 1 p.m. Eastern. I'll tell you what, get over here and register quick because how many? 400 as of right now. We have 418 people registered for this brief. It's funny when I go to present at other places, there's maybe 50 to 100 people in those rooms at any one time. We really have something special here at Top Gun Options, and I'm very proud of this. How do I do that? Somewhere. I'm going to stop this at 500 because I like a nice tight-knit crowd. So head to, one more time, go.topgunoptions.com/solo-brief. Do me a favor and register anyway if you can't attend. Why? Because I'll get you access to the replay. We're going to put the replay on a replay page, and you will get access to it, okay? Well, why don't we do that right now? Here's the replay page. Same front URL, go.topgunoptions.com. You ready for this cosmic ending? Solo replay. Okay, so write that one down. The replay will be posted on that page. Okay, and I'll debrief everything that happened this week. Well, I am going to debrief everything that happened this week because what an incredible week. It was the week the Wall Street rebellion, the unwashed masses, was put down. But let me just run through a quick brief real quick. That's why it's called a brief. Defense Secretary orders 60-day stand down to confront extremism in the military. So the new Secretary of Defense has nothing better to do than, quote, root out extremism in the military. Like that human piece of feces congressman who said, we can't trust the National Guard guarding the Capitol. There might be Trump supporters. What? Here comes the purge, folks. Just like many of you don't know that Joe Biden signed an executive order prohibiting anybody, federal employees, military, from saying the words, you ready for this, China virus. You didn't see that on the news? I'm shocked. All the news has been focusing on the past couple of days is how Republicans in the House are imploding on each other. And this, really? That's what's important, right? So the Secretary of Defense has nothing better to do than root out, quote, extremists. Define extremist, sir. Hey, I get white supremacist on one side. There's no, if you're a white supremacist, I'm pretty sure they find that. I've seen guys booted out of the military left and right for, quote, stupid stuff. But what about BLM? Black Lives Matter, right? Burned America for 7 months. Looted small businesses, right? We were ordered to stay at home. You couldn't go defend your business, but they could go out and protest. Antifa. They're still rioting up in Portland and Seattle, folks. Are those extremists as well, Mr. Secretary? Or just people who don't conform to your political point of view? This is a slippery slope. Who is it? Justice Potter, Supreme Court Justice, famous case on pornography. He said, I can't define pornography, but I know it when I see it. Same thing with extremism, but I'm a little worried that a incoming Secretary of Defense is kind of freaking out about this. Wrong foot, in my opinion. I briefed you yesterday in the past couple days that the Israeli energy minister says Iran will reach breakout in 6 months. Translation, we're going to war. Al-Qaeda coming back. ISIS is coming back. Why? Because here's Obama Part 3 administration, and that's what the Secretary of Defense is focusing on. China's sending bombers and fighters to penetrate the Taiwan ADIZ, Air Defense Identification Zone. But we're going to focus on extremism. China conducts mid-course anti-ballistic missile test. System becomes more mature, reliable. Great. That's awesome. People's Liberation Army monitors U.S. warship transiting Taiwan Straits. Okay, here we go, folks. So nothing else to worry about going on around the world. Stocks rise as jobless claims fall. It was a little weird to watch the financial media this morning, the cheerleaders on CNBC cheer that only 700 and nearly 800,000 Americans are out of work. Look at this chart. This is the new normal. What are we going to have every week, about 800,000 Americans? This is heartbreaking. What are you doing, Joe Biden? I have a plan for COVID. Trump doesn't. What's your plan for COVID? Oh, come on, man. You can't ask me that. Miraculously, in the media today, I saw that in the past 3 weeks, coronavirus is down 40% or whatever they were crowing about. I'm like, oh, my God, that's insane. Wow, Democrat governors want to open their states now? I'm shocked. So I'm starting to feel a little, where are we here? Top heavy right here. So GameStop implosion. Oh my gosh, is this the big one? I said no, buy this dip, buy it with both hands, and we did, and we didn't kind of bounce up to where we left. Close, but no cigar. I think we're getting a little top heavy, and I'm trimming my sails to go into February. Nobody likes February anyway. It's cold, miserable, except for Florida. Well, it was cold, miserable the past couple of days in Florida. But in the upper 49, it's usually pretty damn cold. It's miserable. The days, it just sucks. November, December, hey, happy Thanksgiving, Merry Christmas. Let's go shopping, see friends. Happy New Year, happy birthday, Wiz. January, kind of flat, waiting for Q4 earnings. We got them. They're out. We're done almost. That's why most fund managers, institutions, family offices, guys like Wiz kind of clean the sails in January because we expect a shit show in February, and then we walk in and pick up the pieces and have another 10 months to knock it out of the park. So I'm kind of a 50 delta, 50-50 that we're going to have some pretty big volatility coming up. Okay, why wouldn't it? Look at this rally, man. This has been a monster rip your face off rally since the election. It's time for a break. This was a relief pullback, but this was also, oh my God, the unwashed masses are going to kill us all on Wall Street. No, you guys circled the wagon, and you have this lady in charge of this Treasury who got $810,000 from Citadel, who was at ground zero of this unwashed masses rebellion, right? Citadel buys order flow from who? Robinhood. Wow, I trade on Robinhood because it's free. Nothing is free, my son. You are the product. You're not the customer. Ken Griffin at Citadel is the customer. Stevie Cohen is. They buy the order flow and they can see what you're trading also. So when they were getting destroyed last week, when the unwashed masses flipped the script on them, they shut it down. Nope. I'm going to hit stop. We're going to get out of our short trade, and then we'll turn they were the Duke brothers at the end of Trading Places. Turn those machines back. Actually, turn those machines off. Let's fix everything. Turn them back on. But Janet Yellen sitting on top of this is a disgrace. She made $7 million in speaking fees in the past couple years. Whoa. And as I reported yesterday, on the board of directors at Citadel is the former Federal Reserve Chief. You know him as Ben Bernanke. Did you really think that they were going to let you get away with this? GameStop was a warning. Elites are weaponizing censorship to keep insiders out. It was the night of the long knives, right? Or the broken glass when they shut down Trump. They shut down Parler, and they did it in front of us. There used to be a guy on Twitter who told us the game was rigged, that the elites, they love, it's never been Republican, Democrat, folks. They love when we fight each other and go back and forth and squabble. It keeps the masses busy. And there are eyes off of who is really bad. Wall Street. Washington is still ringed with 25,000 troops, Nancy Pelosi's Praetorian Guard. Who are they keeping out? Well, hopefully the National Guard is keeping them in. Big tech, who are fleeing, obviously. I love that they vote in all this crap in California, high taxes, illegal immigrant, all this stuff, and then flee. Oh, man, this place is getting too expensive. We're going to go destroy Texas and Florida now. And clearly Hollywood. So this, the Empire Strikes Back. Exactly. Yeah, man. What a crazy week. We'll debrief this tomorrow on the live brief, but this is a good article. Go to Zero Hedge. Zero Hedge has been on top of this reporting. I saw a good meme the other day that said the SEC is going to ban outsider trading. Think about that for a second. Wait, outsider trading. So this whole payment for order flow is going to bubble up to the surface again. It always does, right? They'll tell you, it's a price discovery and it's better for the retail trader and this and that. It's a lie. But I love the way this article ends. Some industry veterans expect little to change. The odds are very low that payment for order flow will be banned. It's a practice that reflects economic realities, meaning market makers and these guys with the flow don't have huge houses in the Hamptons and 150-foot yachts because they're a charity, and it benefits retail investors in the form of low commissions. Wrong. I'd rather pay higher commissions and have full transparency and honesty. So this is what will happen. This is what the elites do. There will be a lot of smoke and fire and meetings and harumph this and harumph that. Nothing will happen. Nothing. Actually, here's what will happen. This guy will most likely end up in a lot of trouble, if not jail. This guy was the greatest of all time. He was on the Reddit or the Wall Street board and made millions during the GameStop. He's in a lot of trouble. I think he's a registered investment advisor, and he was working for some insurance. He's in trouble. So the Massachusetts state regulators he's a registered securities broker. He is in trouble. He's potentially in a lot of trouble. But is Steve Cohen? Is Ken Griffin? Who are the people that turned? Robinhood. We made this decision on our own. Your largest customer didn't call you and said, we're getting our ass kicked to turn the machines off. Or even if they didn't, you knew that was happening and you screwed the retail trader. Well, this is what happens. The elites will make an example out of somebody. I think, to be between us ladies, I think they're going after Dave Portnoy too. Oh my God, Maxine Waters. Trump needs to be charged with premeditated murder. I can't. I just can't even. But they're going to go after this guy too. I mean, did he pump and dump? The guy's getting excoriated on social media because he did say, I'll never sell GameStop and buy AMC to the moon and I'll go broke before I sell. And he sold and lost $700,000. And people are, oh, look at that. Elon Musk. I bought a MyPillow. God bless you, Elon Musk. Mike Lindell, former drug addict, turned his life around. God forbid he supported Trump. They canceled him. Bed Bath & Beyond. All these people this week. The Nazis came for him. Those are the fascists, folks. Remember, folks on the other side of the aisle, whenever they say they have a title or something, it's the exact opposite. The Affordable Care Act is actually unaffordable. Antifa is actually FA. They're fascists. Going after speech. How dare you not think like this? The Democrat, Joe Biden calling for unity. He's not. He's calling for conformity. It's a different word that ends with a Y. God bless Elon Musk. He's good. I would vote for that guy for president, man. He sent out a tweet in the fall that said the left is losing the middle. They are. That's the face of the left right there, man. Whew. Anyway, I'll say that he's the new Bond villain. He stepped down as CEO so he could pursue his acting career. Jeff Bezos exits as CEO, but his role ain't going to change. Well, I went a little long. We're going to cover this tomorrow, man. So go register. Solo Amazon is a great service. It's every Monday at 2 o'clock. It's our least expensive service here. It's the price of a nice bottle of wine, if that. Go.topgunoptions.com/solo-brief. Okay, I got to get going. Sorry I went long. I got to do my afternoon meditation, man. Have a great rest of your day. Happy hunting. Make sure you hedge, and God bless. Namaste.